Men in skirts are manly. I was sitting drinking tea by a window looking out onto a bustling street. I had gone into the city to buy some ingredients for a recipe and had stopped in a cafe where a street performer had gathered a small crowd outside. I enjoy people watching, so I sipped and I watched, curious as to what was so compelling about this performance. There was a man in the center of the hullabaloo. He had short hair, tattoos, and was juggling knives. At one point he swallowed a sword, winking cheekily, before a young girl from the audience gently pulled it out from his throat. This man, strong, charismatic, talented, was wearing a neon pink pleated skirt. The skirt had pockets, perhaps to store things like a lighter for his fire breathing. But a skirt is a skirt, and that was what he wore. It made me think. While we're beginning to have a grip on toxic masculinity as a culture, I think a lot of people still cling to the aesthetics of manliness as a last-ditch attempt to keep stereotypes alive. After all, if men can cry and feel just like women, then what is there that makes them different if not for clothes? Men wear jeans, not skirts. But if your idea of gender is so shook by fabric that it riles you up so much, well, it speaks for itself, doesn't it? The lady doth protest too much, methinks. As Shakespeare said in Hamlet, and the bigot, with their nervous, angry judgment of men in pleats, is potentially just another neurotic queen in disguise. Traits aren't linked to either gender by default, but associations exist and we should make use of them. For most of human history, women have been in positions of inferiority. It is undeniable. And so the trait of good leadership has been linked to men. But isn't this a better example of manliness than the toxic jibes of some so-called influencers today? I'll leave them unnamed, but I am sure you can fill in the accursed blanks. Being manly is not wearing jeans, burping, farting, forgetting to shower or shave, punching people, getting drunk, whoring about town. No, these are the worst examples of men. The best examples of manliness from history show the same reoccurring traits: kindness, wisdom, maturity, loyalty, honesty, and a sense of justice. Think of Buddha, Jesus, Confucius. There are many examples. The man who is brave enough to wear a skirt and still consider himself manly is just like this fire breather. It is not what you wear that defines you, but who you are and the choices you make in life. May your choices leave ripples in the lake of life long after you are gone. Whereas the bigot, he who is weak and mean and cruel, shall leave no mark on this world. But perhaps, like King Arthur, they will tell tales of your bravery for many, many years to come. Yours sincerely, Miss Angel. Thank you so much for listening. I would be ever so happy if you were to like, comment, or subscribe to my content. For those who feel like they want a little bit of extra feminine magic in their life, feel free to send me a gift, which I may wear in my next video. Thinking of you and your generosity, which I am sure will entice and intensify my feminizing magic in your direction. For those who I am especially interested, you know what to do. Head on over to my Fansly, and I may turn you from a wilting weed to a blossoming rose. And if you wish to learn more about me, I am also on Twitter, Instagram, and even TikTok. I am so grateful to my girls who support me, and would be so honored if you were to join them. Until next time, my darling.